Hey, Mars Singer fans! Guess what? Chris Orlando here, and we just watched the Mars Singer. Oh my word, what a premiere! I mean, what a opening to a season! I mean, I was proper gobsmacked about all of it. I mean, they really leave us hanging. And yes, and if you're all watching, we know that there has been no reveals, but there has been one reveal, which was Giant Joel, which, spoiler alert, he just lifted his head off on at the very start, and he revealed to be, here's your 5-second warning, it was Mo Farah, yes, a retired sprinter. Uh, yes, and I actually did say it could be Mo Farah or Sam Thompson, but he just said at GMB that he didn't do I'm a Celebrity. I was like, it's not Sam Thompson, so it has to be someone that close to him, and the only one that really fits. And the only one really fits was Mo Farah. And Jonathan Ross actually guessed it first before anyone. So I was actually surprised he actually guessed, because he's usually not a very good guesser, but apparently he just guessed the first one right. Is that the new Ross? Anyway, we introduced 12 celebrities, and this is a Mars Singer first that they brought all 12 celebrities onto the same stage, because they usually bring them back to the final, like those that didn't really get to go on those that got eliminated get to come back to the final for one last group performance. But this year, they're doing it at the start. So all 12 celebrities have performed. I was like, this is the first. They've never done this before. So apparently they're mixing things up. And the one thing I'm absolutely proud, they got rid of the face-offs, which I'm pretty glad about that, because to me, they're the worst. Don't get me wrong, they're good, but just the same every week. Are like that person wins, yay! That person wins, yay! And that one lose. I mean, I'm glad they changed it, because so far I think it's a way of getting rid of singers, because think about it. Season 2, Sophia Spencer went home first as the alien, and then the second episode, Mel B went out as Seahorse, and season 3 they got rid of Heather Small, which in my opinion she was disguising her voice, but it was just, and then season 4 they got rid of Lulu, and season 5 they got rid of Dionne Warwick. I mean, and I thought the face-off's a bit rigged in my opinion. I mean, season 1 I can't stand them going out, but since season 2 and 5 they've been getting rid of the legends straight off the bat, and they're doing it a lot, so I'm sort of glad, because sometimes you'll get two brilliant singers facing off together, and then one of them could actually be in the bottom two, and they could actually get voted out. So I'm sort of glad they changed the format, because I was getting bored of the face-offs. Like, this person won, so it need a change. And the fact is that the panel get to choose who they should go on the stage. That's something that never happened before. That they usually these are the tops, these are the six, and so on the second group. But this is the first time that the judges get to pick their masks, so I'm sort of kind of glad. So I know that, and it is not rigged for a legend to go out first, because they've been doing that every season apart from the first. But since season 2, 3, 4 and 5, they get rid of the legends out immediately. So I was sort of glad they changed it, because it was like we knew what they're doing, and the worst singer will always be saved by the panel. So yeah, I'm sort of glad. So what happened is that we have all 6 celebrities singing their own songs, and then they will vote, and then the one that was eliminated, unfortunately, it was Spag Bowl. And I gotta say, I actually agree with the elimination, because of all the eliminations, she had the most boring performance. It was like nothing really happening going on. I didn't really know the song. I sort of got like, is it over? Because I mean, this is obviously not a singer, but it was the boring performance out of all of them. So I see why they got rid of Spag Bowl. I actually agree with the elimination. And I gotta say, I agree with the elimination. I agreed with the elimination. I gotta say, the singers. I mean, we have Snail. She's good. I mean, I think she'll probably get a few rounds. Tattoo. I believe she could go all the way, but I believe she's holding back. Like, she's not bringing it all. Kingfisher, wasn't he lovely? I mean, I could definitely say that this is not a singer, definitely, but I gotta say, he picked a good song. I mean, The Rainbow Connection by Kermit the Frog. And that was a brave song to take on, because it was not a song for a singer, but also the fact that it hit that note at the end was very incredible. But I gotta say, Dress Crab was amazing. Come on. This is definitely a soul diva underneath that Dress Crab. Yes, and I gotta say that I could already see him winning this season, and we haven't seen Group B yet. And I gotta say, I'm kind of glad they're picking their. I'm kind of glad that the judges get to pick pick their celebrities because season 4 and 5, no offense, but the winner has been very, very, very predictable. Like, we knew Rhino was gonna win after Jellyfish went home and he was the last person, and we knew that Piranha would win the season. It was not because he was the last person on the stage, it's just that Rhino won by coming, and he was the last contestant, and Piranha won by being the last contestant. And I'm sort of glad they switched it because to me, the person is on last will always end up winning. That's just me. So I'm kind of glad they mixed the singers up a bit, because Snail, I think she is a singer. I will put her on first. And Tattoo, I can't stand they put her on third because third is the most. I'm glad she survived because she was in the cursed position. That's where we kick out the singers at that time. So I'm sort of glad Tattoo survived because she was in the cursed position. That is number 3 and number 4. But I have to say, I'm so glad they switched it. Anyway, that's it for me. And we have Group B, and we get to see Spagbowl get a mask, which I sort of knew they were going to do it's going to be a cliffhanger because once I saw them doing Take It Off, I was like, I sort of knew that they weren't going to do 2 reveals. So I sort of understand why they leave it on the cliffhanger. But episode 2, I can't believe that I think there's going to be a win in this group as well. But part of me really want Dress Crab to win this season. I really want Dress Crab to win already. But I think that the person in Group B will win. But will they put on them last? Because they seem to always put them on last as the winners. I mean, if you look up season 1, Queen Bee opened the first season and she won. And season 2, Sausage was second to last in her first group and she won. And Panda was second to last in Group B. But since Panda, Rhino and Piranha both been male winners, but were both the last character to be introduced, and the last person to be introduced is the bear. And I gotta say, will Bear win the season? Because if he is a singer, I can predict that he's gonna win. I mean, I gotta say that boy banders and girl banders tend to do really well on the Masked Singer. So, to me, I think we're gonna have a winner in Group B. And I'm gonna predict that it's gonna be the bear that win. If not, then I'm gonna say it's gonna be Wolf, because Wolf is my favourite costume of all of them. And I like Pegasus as well. And I'm glad it went face off because me thinking I'm serious gonna put two amazing costumes facing off together, but once I feel like there's no face-offs, I was sort of glad because I believe the face-offs are rigged for an older person to go, like Dionne Warwick or Lulu or any other legend. So I'm sort of glad they changed it a bit. Anyway, that's it for me. And I gotta say, I'll see you tomorrow. One question. Usually I do the performances like in the US and South Africa. I react to the performances, but the thing is, I already saw the performance, so I want you to know that should I do the best? Should I do the best performance, or do all of them, or just do the unmaskings? Let me know down in the comments down below. Either do the one that were eliminated, or the best performance, or all of them. Anyway, that's it from me. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.